I want to sue my wife and my girlfriend. After one of the usual heated fights with my wife, I drove out that night to my girlfriend's house where I'm paying rent. She welcomed me, prepared warm water for my bath, and served me my favorite meal, starch and banga soup. We had just finished one round when we had gunshots. At first, I thought it was the police. After a few minutes later, I heard shouts, "Thief, thief, ole." Then the gunshots got closer, too close for comfort. Suddenly, there was a loud banging at my girlfriend's door. "Open this door now or we shoot." I had a rough, rapsy voice. Before I could process what was happening, about 6 men kicked down the door. Next thing I knew, my girlfriend was jumping. Sorry, guys. Next thing I knew, my girlfriend was jumping out of the window. Everything happened in a slow motion. She left me behind, naked and in shock. I stared in disbelief as this girl fled and left me alone in her house, scaling a fence that even with a ladder, I wouldn't be able to climb. I never knew she could fly or move like that. The robber started laughing at me, saying, "Try and escape, we won't stop you." After 3 failed attempts to jump the fence, she cleared in one leap. The leader came and told me to get into their van. "Enter your van, Ke. Wait, are you police or armed robbers?" I passed out from the slap. When I woke up, I was inside a bush, wearing nothing but my girlfriend's pants. One of the men said they couldn't find my boxers, so they made do with the little time they had. To make matters worse, I wasn't alone. I was surrounded by other hostages, but I was the only one wearing G-string and pink singlet. The good news is they weren't armed robbers. The bad news is they were kidnappers. That's how I spent the next 3 weeks inside bush, eating once a day and receiving beating for every day my family failed to pay the ransom of 20 million naira they were asking for. I couldn't understand why my wife was taking so long to pay up, especially since between my money and hers and the king's savings, we had almost 25 million naira. After I was finally released, my mother told me they've managed to negotiate down to 6 million naira, which my family had to borrow. What about my wife? They said my wife refused to pay the ransom and told them to meet the woman I went to sleep with, as she won't go bankrupt and waste her children's future to pay my ransom. I was furious. What if I had died after all? It's my money, and I didn't start cheating because I wanted to. It was her constant nagging and insults that drove me to it. As for my girlfriend, that traitor, that snake, I heard she relocated to Abuja after jumping the fence, leaving me behind to face the kidnappers in the house. She never even reached out to my family or asked about me during the entire ordeal. I regret cheating on my wife with her. I've had better options, but will live to learn. I've contacted my lawyer. I'm suing my wife for negligence and abandonment, and my girlfriend for endangerment at her criminal-infested neighborhood. I'm asking for 50 million naira each. Lawyers in the house, what are my chances of winning this case? I'll be in the comment section reading. No insults or judgment, please. Thank you.
In this crazy life we live, we all need someone to hold.